Come in, my friends. The fire burns low, and the bards have gathered round. The time now has come to tell Hearthfire tales.
Welcome back to Hearthfire Tales. It's me, Dylan, your Dungeon Master. I'm joined with Jim Toohey.
Playing Conn Greystone, who's getting surprisingly adept at bowling men across arenas.
And I've got Ryan Dillon.
And I'm playing Sid with the cutest rat you ever did see.
And I'm playing everyone else. So, let's get back into it. Welcome to Lethwan, a world of might, magic, and mother's axes. So, last week we had our unfortunately named band freshly formed and joining Admiral Abbots Acropolis of Absurdity. God, even I can't say it. A battle of the bands where 16 bands have joined in hopes of becoming the next big thing, winning a great prize of brand new weapons and armor, and going on a tour to gain fame and riches. So, the last episode saw our heroes square up against the T-Birds in Abbots Amphitheater of Assault, where Sid and Conn deftly dispatched through a lot of use of pens falling off tables, much like how the men were bowled off, the T-Birds were bowled off of the arena.
Oh, I invented the sport.
Yeah, he did. Fink was let loose in a brutal attack on one of the T-Birds.
He's just giving him a hug.
Yeah.
With his teeth.
With his teeth.
With the pinning him to the ground. Yep. We've all had hugs like that, I guess. So,
whoa.
Yeah. That's another podcast. So, we are left with the non-comps about to go to their second event. Guys, you kind of have a moment now before, while the other two people in your group the other two bands in your group are going to square for each other. You kind of have a moment to gather yourself, make any preparations, and as you kind of come down, you see Screech comes up to you and gives you some healing, so you can all go back up to full HP.
What about spell slots?
Does that count as a short
Spell
rest?
slots are not.
Man, I would not have used my spell slot!
Are there any mages we can ask for a short rest or anything?
There is not. They only have clerics on hand in case things get a bit too rowdy.
Alright.
Depending on how you can start trying to take a short rest, and depending on how long.
To be honest, I'd rather try and work out what the next event is. To try and get some
Sure,
kind
well
of-
you can.
Yeah, let's ask Screech. Hey, Screech!
Yeah.
Which event are we going to next, man?
Let me see. He kind of shuffles through papers, starts dropping them. Zach looks at him, shakes his head.
Real confident.
He's like,
Oh, I just realized those two rang a bell.
yeah, their names do ring some bells.
No, I meant at the end of the event they rang a bell.
Yeah, you could say that the T-Birds got saved by that bell.
Maybe we'll find out who they are later.
Oh God. What's your AC at again, Jim? Sorry.
Really?
No, because of AC Slater. It's okay.
AC Slater! AC Slater! Yeah, okay, I get it now.
Okay.
I was like, am I being attacked?
Yeah, this is punching you in the face. No. Okay, so Screech is shuffling through pages. It looks like you're going against Abbots Ascension of Avoidance.
And what does that entail?
That's just all I have. I ring a bell.
Okay, well, thanks, Screech. Zach, which direction do we go to get to?
He's like, just stay there. I'll bring you along. And he goes up onto the
Before
platform.
we go on, well done on that bell. You really rang that bell.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Stay away from caffeine.
So he goes to. Do you
remember that episode?
No. That was awesome.
Alright, there's an episode where they take caffeine pills and they treat it as if somebody's ODing on something. Yeah, it's like their anti-drug episode, and it's like, I'm so excited, I'm so scared.
Wow. Yeah, sure. So Screech is popping caffeine pills to keep him awake through this entire thing.
Oh,
He starts getting really excited about things. See, this is such a get. They're going off topic. Screech kind of goes back to his little place at the little referee table at the corner of the ring with his little bell getting ready. Zach goes up and announces to the crowd that the next two competitors are the Joy Division and Journey.
The joy of.
Yeah, I know. I mean, guys, I'm just ripping off real life stuff here just for
I
this
love
entire campaign.
This entire game.
Yeah, I mean, where else am I going to get the illustration from if not real life for these type of things? So, what are you guys? Are you guys watching the fight? You guys just trying to take a breather for yourself? I mean, like you did get like any like you got a cut on your arm, Conn. Like that's been healed up now. But like you've just had a fight. So are you taking a breather? Or are you?
I want to know if it's possible to do both. Where can I rest on a bench in view of this Ascension, Abbots
Amphitheater of Assault? God, yeah.
No, not the Assault, the Ascension.
Oh, make a perception check.
13.
13. You look around, you don't see anything that might indicate anything to do with those words, but you do notice with that perception check that the other bands aren't here. Oh. So you kind of get the feeling that maybe the events are in other parts of the city.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, I just want to watch the Acropolis of Assault.
Yeah,
the Amphitheater of Assault.
Yeah,
yes.
There you go.
Amphitheater.
There's a lot of
Assault.
A words in this.
Yeah.
A was a lot easier to come up with alliteration for than M, and I'm really regretting my choice of M in the intros. So
I love a little alliteration.
Yeah. Sid, are you doing anything in particular, or are you kind of just taking a breather as well?
Yeah, I mean, mostly I'm just resting and I'm just keeping a hold of Fink's tail. So within that distance, he's trying to get at people's food.
Okay, yeah. So Fink is just kind of scrumming around.
I'm just sitting there holding on to his tail.
You're in like kind of like the competitors area, so there's no one like directly beside you, but like there is like a fence kind of around it, and you see Fink kind of like really itching to go and crowd of people because there's a lot of people eating popcorn and pretzels and stuff like that. So
I'm gonna say, hey, any fans, feel free to feed the rat.
Make a persuasion check.
Nice.
19.
Nice.
Plus 0.
Okay. 19 is good though. You
we
hear
made some fans, right?
You hear a voice come out and you're like, "What's the rat's name?"
This is Fink.
You get like you get a fair few shouts for Fink, and there's a little popcorn, so like bits of like corn dog and stuff get thrown at them. So yeah, Fink's having a great time eating around.
Can we all just...
While you're begging for food from the crowd, you hear Zach announce the next two competitors, and you hear the bell ring, and you kind of catch a glimpse of them fighting. It is over pretty quickly. You see that the Joy Division are a group of three. There is what looks to be a human, a dwarf, and a gnome. You can't really tell if they're male or female or anything like that, because they are all in these ridiculous mime costumes with face paint. And they are all kind of just doing all this like mime things and trying to bring joy to the crowd through their performances, whereas Journey looked to be a bit more no nonsense
nomads.
There's 4 of them, and they pretty quickly just they don't even have to resort to anything ridiculous like throwing people out of the ring or anything like that. They basically just
ridiculous. It was
deck
effective.
the 3 jesters and they all go down. The shouts of Big quickly turn to Journey.
So looking at this Journey crowd, are they like a small town band or
oh God.
Living in a lonely land?
Yeah. You definitely know roll a perception check.
I mean, how did they get
Or
here? Did they
insight.
take like the midnight train?
Don't steal that from me, Jim. That was what the check was going to reveal.
My check is terrible.
Yeah, they
It's
definitely got
5.
the midnight train over here.
Yes.
Yeah, no, they what was your check out of curiosity?
5.
Oh yeah, no, you can't tell anything about them. But yeah, so they quickly dispatch the Joy Division and come down. And
In all these like different, types of people and everything, like Dragonborn and stuff like that, am I seeing any, people or any beasts or anything like that I have not seen in my time spent in the village that we wouldn't know or anything?
Journey have a very large. One of them has a very large wolfhound with them, but you may not have seen a wolfhound, but you'd realize like, oh, it's just a big dog, basically, But no, there's no like beasts or anything.
Nothing worth putting in the book.
No.
All right.
Well, make your perception check. What type of stuff are you looking for?
Okay. Do you want me to make the perception check, or am I telling you what I'm looking for?
You're telling me what you're looking for, and your perception check will tell me if you get it.
Anything that maybe wouldn't have already been documented, before in any type.
And is this from the bands, like that are
like this? So this will be races of people. This will be
any people that have been around you've seen,
okay,
or you'd be aware of. There's nothing.
Because this is basically adding new things to the.
Yeah, you would. I mean, like you're in a big city. So I mean, like there's people of all sorts and all races that are there, but nothing that you've never heard of or never seen before, really.
Okay.
At least you may not have seen them in person, but you've seen them in books and things like that. Like Dragonborn would be fairly exotic, but I mean, you would know what they are.
Okay. Cool.
So, Zach comes down to you and he's like, "Okay, guys, well, it's time for the next event. Everyone ready? You probably haven't had time enough for a short rest just yet, because that fight was over pretty quickly, Conn. So it's like, yeah, we're gonna walk now out to the next event, which is Abbots Ascension of Avoidance. So yeah, follow me."
All right.
And you also see that the half orc and halfling also join them. They've been kind of just standing to the side. The two girls haven't really, two women haven't really done much yet. And you all start to walk towards the outskirts of the town.
Let's head along.
Before you leave, you see the clerics going and heading to the Joy Division.
Joy Division.
You also see they look pretty surprised that they lost somehow, even though they didn't really try to fight, and they were really just trying to please the crowd. So you see them looking a bit puzzled. So then you get to the next event. So you walk to the edge of town, and now you definitely see what this is. You see two large sloped runways are set up outside of town with walls on either side. Probably think that they're probably about 100 feet long or so, and there are little indentations on either side of the walkways. Joining the two of the ramps up at the top, at the top of the ramps there are two platforms, and then there's a bridge connecting the two platforms.
All right. Ringing bells, but go on.
Yeah. The center of that is a golden colored ball that is hanging from the middle.
I'm gonna snitch that.
I used to know how to set up like this in a castle. I can't remember what his name was. It was Gareshi or Tagashi or something, but this is a bit familiar.
So Zach is like, well, yes, so here it is. It's Abbots Ascension of Avoidance. So, who do we have going first? And you see... well, actually, you know what? Let's make a pure luck check to see if you guys go first.
Oh, not 20. Yeah!
That's pretty as lucky as you get to go. So, I will let you decide then, Jim. Would you prefer to go first or watch and see what the event is?
I mean, the clever thing to do is to watch.
Yeah, but this is you as a player, Jim. So I mean,
I do want to get into it. All right, let's go. Let's just go. I'm not waiting around. Come on,
fine.
just
Your luck check
get the
is
sword and get out.
Right. So up first. Oh, again.
Wait. I'm gonna hand him a note with a new name that I wrote real quick.
Okay. Zach looks at us as like, okay. Next up, we have, hey, announce us as the Sliders. Weird name, but okay. And they will be going up against the losers of the last match, the Joy Division.
Oh, hey, can I see the Joy Division?
You can't see the Joy
Can they
Division.
hear me?
They are right beside you. They're like, and they don't say
hey,
anything. They all look at you.
Congratulations on that last round. You did real well. I hope you do just as well this time.
They all make that like really, really over the top theatrical like cry face.
Oh no, they don't speak.
That's exactly what I thought was going to happen.
Guys, I don't like doing voices. This is so much easier for me.
Oh no.
Welcome to the world of mime.
So Zach briefly explains what the event will be. Okay, guys, in this event, it's pretty simple. There is no knocking out this time. You don't need, you won't be going necessarily head to head. But the first team to ascend up this ramp while avoiding things and crossing the bridge and getting that golden ball and brings back to me, whoever does that first wins. Simple, right?
All right.
Okay.
Simple enough.
And so you see that the Joy Division go and stand behind a little start line at one ramp, and Zach motions for you guys to go and do the same.
All right. Cool. Let's do it. What does Zach look like?
He looks exactly like you'd expect him to look.
Incredible.
So many tentacles.
He's like, oh, sorry, I forgot to take that mask off, and he's just a normal human.
Shite.
So yeah, you are at the bottom of this ramp. You do see that there are 4, so it is quite sloped. There are 4 little indents. There's one probably about 20 feet away from you. There's another one about halfway up, another one about 3/4 way up, and one just before the final platform at the top. And I'm going to have you guys roll initiative.
Ooh, advantage.
I really don't like that you get advantage on this. It's terrible.
5.
Oh, that's a 21. Yeah, 21.
21, nice. Okay.
And for Fink.
Conn, what did Conn get?
5, a respectable 5.
Okay, yeah.
Well, sorry, Fink got 13.
Okay, cool. You see the Joy Division all over the top go into these like big runner mark positions for no reason at all.
Real quick, just before we start.
Yeah.
I want to just wait until he's about, the starter's pistol is about to fire.
Okay, yeah.
And
Starter
then-
bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starter bell, sorry, Screech.
It's the only thing I have!
And you're real good at it. And as soon as that happens, I want to turn to the Joint Division and say, I don't forget your goblets. And make it out like it's a rule. And try and trick him into delaying a bit on the starting line.
Sure. Okay, why not? Make a deception check with make a deception with disadvantage because nothing in the rules was explained about goblins.
I rolled 2 15s. So that's 2 17s.
Wow. Okay.
Should I roll to see if I can get confused?
Yes.
That's a 3.
Okay. So yeah, you're pretty confused.
What?
I wink at you and I go, to put the wee gold ball in, we need our goblets. And I'm just winking on the other side of my face to you as much as I can.
They got a 15, so they. Okay, yeah. We'll see how that plays out for them. Okay, so on initiative 21, you have Sid up first. Sid, as you start to go up, you notice that the female half-orc and the female halfling are nowhere to be seen. They've usually been kind of hanging around, and you can't see them anymore.
Okay. So right above me, so is this like the setup, so it's a ramp up and with little...
It's Takashi's castle.
Yeah. Little things over on the sides,
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Okay. So, so I can move a total of 60 feet if I sprint.
Yep.
How many feet up is...
So this is gonna count as difficult terrain, but you just.
But
told
I
me that.
ignore it.
Okay. You can get to just before the second indent with a full 60 feet of movement.
Just before the second. Okay. I am going to turn to Fink, and I'm gonna go, Fink, use your agility.
Okay. Does Fink suffer from difficult terrain, or
No, he does not.
Okay, nice. Right.
Yeah.
So
When we're out in the wilderness, neither does he.
very
Neither
good.
does Conn.
Oh,
mean,
fantastic.
Can't see
Yeah.
where I'm pointing. Weird.
I mean, while this is pretty wild, it's not the wilderness, so
Yeah.
Conn definitely has difficult terrain, so your movement is effectively halved.
All right.
What are you doing? Are you just
I'm going to run up, and this all seems quite sneaky. So I think I'm going to push in after into the first one.
okay, you're going to play it safe and just go up to the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, so that will just take your movement. You don't need to take a dash action or anything for that. Would you like to do anything else?
I would like to take a shot toward the Joy Division.
Okay, so you're just going to proper shoot them?
No, I don't want to actually hit them.
Okay.
I just want to shoot it in their general direction.
Okay.
Purposely to try and freak them out.
Okay, so you see that the Jedi Division are actually currently, looking around them for some sort of goblet that's not there. So make your attack with advantage because they are not paying attention.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, they haven't moved, so I get advantage anyway. So. So 14.
14 for these guys. I mean, would hit. So I guess let's say you get their attention.
I just want to spook them.
Okay. Okay.
Ah, spooked ya.
They all look at you and go, but you can't see what I'm doing because they can't speak. They all make shocked faces and hold up their hands.
Okay.
Then at initiative step 20, you see that little halfling come out, peek your head over the top of the ramp, and you see her pushing a medium-sized boulder down at you that starts trundling down.
Terrific.
It has only moved about 20 feet, but it is coming towards you.
Oh, this rocks.
Oh god.
Oh man.
So it is Fink's go.
Okay, so if it's gone down 20 feet, and he can move 80
He can move 80.
if he dashes.
Whew. He can definitely get into the second indentation then.
Cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna take back my call for him to use his agility.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna be pointing for him to go into the second one.
Okay. So he runs up to you first, kind of gives you a little quizzical look, and you point him on, and so he just rushes up and manages to nip in to the second one.
Nice.
Then, Conn, before you go,
I'm so low on the initiative.
the halfling peeks her head out again, and this time another boulder comes, and you see that the other boulder has now also moved down another 20 feet.
So there's one folder at 20 and one at 40.
One boulder has moved 40 feet, and one boulder has moved 20 feet. Yes.
How long is the entire thing?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
To get it's kind of slanted at a weird angle, so you're not entirely sure. But
19.
yeah, it's 120 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good enough roll. What did you get, Conn?
Oh, 10.
Okay,
So
Conn, the least perceptive chap ever.
they used to call me Eagle Eye in the army.
Do you still have a helmet on?
From years with a helmet, I can't really see shit.
So these two boulders are now trundling towards you. Conn, what do you do?
I'm gonna start going up the hill.
Okay,
I have
just full on, just walking up this hill.
Yep, I have 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
So, I mean, if I'm assuming the dash and the difficult terrain would cancel each other out
Yes,
and
but-
leave me at 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, so you can get up to the first indentation, no problem.
Yep, cool. I want to get up to the first indentation, and then can I ready a dodge action?
You're taking the dash action to get up
Oh,
there.
of course,
so
yeah. In that case, I just want to have my rope to hand from my explorer's pack.
Okay, so Sid, you see Conn, not quite as nimbly come up into your little cubby hole and starts taking out some rope. And then it is your turn again.
Okay. Okay, so they're there. So they haven't moved. So they're still 40 feet is the most they've moved.
Who? The boulders?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to just run on up to where Fink is.
Okay.
Because I can't make it to the next one.
No, you can't make it to the next one. But yeah, you'll get up to Fink. And that will be your full action as well.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Then on the next initiative step 20, you see the halfling poke her head out again.
I love this halfling.
She is just upstairs having a great time launching boulders at you. You see that this one is much bigger than the others. So the first two that have come down look like you probably could avoid them, giving you a nice like dexterity saving throw or something. This one, not only is it much bigger, it is also faster than the others. So while the others move down again 20 feet, narrowly avoiding you, Sid, as you rush into the cubby hole.
This math isn't to me.
It's 60, 40, and then one just coming through, right?
Yeah, but one's made it 60. I thought I had only made it to 40 because Fink had only made it up.
So
Oh no,
the second indent from your perception.
Oh, that's right,
earlier,
he had
the second
80.
indent is 60.
It's 60, yeah.
So this first boulder is now going by you, Sid and Fink, but this other one, this massive one, has already reached it to where the other boulder is. So it is come down very fast and it's taking up nearly the entire track. So it is Fink's turn.
Well, I don't want to. So it is the big one. So he could make it to the next one with a good dex.
The big one and the other small one are pretty much right at that next cubby hole. So he can make it there, but he's going to need to make a dex save to get in without being hit. Like, they are trundling down at the moment. Like, this is all happening. I know we're in initiative and it's kind of weird, but this isn't static. This is kind of just giving you a kind of a
sense of the
sense of
timing.
how far away things are. So yeah, you're going to need to go through its aura, if you will.
I'm gonna say to Fink, you think you can make it through there, bud?
Fink.
Ooh, drama!
I think he can.
All right, Fink. You go for it, dude.
Okay, Fink launches forward. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Come on, Fink.
Oh, shit! Fuck, natural one!
Yeah. Okay, so this medium boulder comes at him. He needs to make now a strength saving throw to see how much he gets knocked back.
Strength saving throw. Alright, 11, 12, 13. 13.
13 is not enough. Fink gets absolutely smacked by it and gets knocked back down to where you are.
How much damage did that do?
Sorry, medium one. 4 points of damage, so you're not too bad.
Oh, that was rough.
Yeah.
I take back my earlier statement that this rocks. It's not rock.
So Fink is now in the open while the boulder's coming down, and it is the boulder's turn again. You see the halfling again pokes her head out, and 11. Another medium and slow boulder comes down.
She's enjoying this, the sick fuck.
She's not even. She's just. You look up and she's just like methodically putting boulders on the top, giving them a wee push, and down they go. Fink needs to make another dexterity saving throw.
Alright. Well, that one was actually okay.
Okay, what do you get?
So that one was a 16.
16 is enough.
Woof!
So he manages. So while he gets knocked back, he manages to avoid the medium one, but then the huge boulder rushes down.
Oh my god. Oh no, Fink.
Make another dex save. This one is tougher to avoid because it's bigger.
hang in there, you wee rat.
Oh! It's a 6.
6 is not enough. Fink takes 11 points of damage.
Oh! Well, that kills him.
Well, knocks him out. Everything's non-lethal for this. So. yeah. He basically just got flattened by 2 boulders. It's not going to do anyone any favors.
Sid is losing his mind. The reaction to this.
Yep. Understandably. But it is not Sid's go yet. Conn, it is your go. You are currently faced with...
So has Fink been knocked all the way back down then?
He was beside you, so...
Is his corpse sliding down?
If you want to give me a dexterity check, I will let you try and grab him, and maybe you can heal him up
By the
afterwards
tail?
if you want. Yeah.
We'll do that. Like 2021.
21 is enough to do a bit of a rat catching.
It's got a long tail.
Yeah. You
Longer now.
you grab him by the tail and bring him in, so he's not going to get squished anymore. But Conn,
I told you I was using all my 20s last night.
Conn, you now have a lot of boulders coming in at you. The small ones all seem like you could probably, with a decent feat of strength, stop them and not take any damage, but the big one looks pretty nasty.
And the big one, does it take up the whole passage?
You could avoid it, but it's going to be really, really tough. Like, you're
I
talking...
always thought that through sheer physics, if I were to throw myself into the corner of the road and lie flat against the wall, between the ground and the wall, there's no way the boulder could hit me.
I mean, you can definitely try that. So that will be what your dexterity saving throw lets you do.
Okay.
How much armor are you wearing?
Can I see what the Joy Division are up to?
You can see what the Joy Division is. Make a perception check, and you kind of need to.
These have gone so well.
You're gonna need to peek over the walls because you can't really see what's going on. The walls need to be big enough to keep the boulders in place. So.
Just don't even bother. It's a 4.
I love that you can't roll perception, and you don't know. You also can't hear anything because they're not making any noise.
Terrific.
Yeah.
They have to at least been delayed a little bit by both of us.
Yeah.
You know.
We can assume we're probably further along though.
Yeah.
You can assume that. Yeah. Okay, so are you doing anything with your turn then?
Yeah, I want to try and make my way further up because these boulders are going to. I'm assuming these boulders are going to just keep coming.
I have not seen any end to the boulders just yet.
And if I were to dodge the first two, would I be able to get into the alcove? These guys are no, because the boulder is between them and me at the.
The boulders are currently between them and you. Yes. One has actually nearly gone past you, so you can kind of wait for that one to go by and make a dash. You'll need to make either strength checks to try and basically brute force and stop the boulder, or you can try and dodge across.
So what I'm thinking of doing is the first one, because I'm relatively beastly, I want to try and just knock aside because it's a smaller one. Then the second one, I want to try and eloquently twist down to the side and roll around.
Okay.
So can I do a strength and a dex check,
you
or a
can
strength?
indeed.
Can I do an acrobatics?
If you want to do an acrobatics check, sure. Why not?
Absolutely yes. All right, here we go. So the first one. So what I do is I peek out around the corner.
Yeah.
And I see the wee boulder coming.
Yeah.
So I run out. And I just try and catch it on my arm and my armor and just knock it to the side. So, oof. 9.
No.
All right.
Not quite. Almost, but not quite.
All right. Sure. What happens then?
Then you get hit by a boulder.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So you take some damage. First, make a strength saving throw to see how much it knocks you back.
9.
Yeah. So you take 7 points of damage.
All right. Not the end of the world.
You get knocked. So this is basically you running out upwards, and you get knocked back down to where you were.
So I'm assuming it just kicked and it kicked off a little stone or something and flew up into the air.
Yeah.
And I totally just misjudge it and it hits me.
Yeah, it hits you. You lose your footing. You slide back down, but you're able to kind of go back into the indent to avoid all the other ones.
All right.
That is your turn. Unfortunately, still at the start.
I'm in the first alcove, I'll have you know.
Sorry, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing real well, Jim.
Don't take my progress.
Sid, it is up to you. You are halfway. You're halfway there. There is the largest boulder about to come barreling past you. The next alcove you could make with just your movement. And so if you wanted to take the dodge action or so, you'll have advantage on your dexterity saving throw to avoid the large one. Or you can just sit and hope another one doesn't come down.
Well, you see, Sid's pretty angry.
Okay.
And in his rage, he has come up with an idea.
Okay.
And actually, I think I've come up with an idea.
Okay, that's always good.
So, all damage that we're doing here is non-lethal, right?
Well, I mean, it's up to you, but like the rules, as per the tournament, is that do not do any lethal damage. Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to break those rules, I mean, that's entirely
Well,
up
no,
to you.
I don't want to break him. I don't want to break him. He's mad, but he's not murderous.
Okay, yeah.
You know.
Good to know nothing about murder hobos.
So he's gonna peek up, and can he see this little half elf?
Oh no.
The little halfling, make a perception check to see if she's popped her head out or not.
19 plus 4.
Yeah, you can see her. She is. You can see that she is preparing to throw another boulder. And you know what? But you got over 20, right?
I got 23. Yeah.
You got 23. You can see that it is another medium-sized boulder.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Hey, dude! Watch what you're throwing! And then I am. That is my vocal
Okay, yeah, your vocal
to
action.
do Hail of Thorns.
Okay,
And
sure.
then I'm gonna just fucking fling an arrow to try and non-lethally. Yeah, I'll try and like take out her hands or something.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's. Yeah.
Conn just seems relatively horrified at all of this.
It's definitely an unorthodox way of doing it, but I guess if you stop the source of the boulders coming down, that would stop boulders coming down.
Yeah, he's like so mad at her that he's like, you know.
Yeah.
But
okay.
also, I think this might work.
So, sorry, what did you say to her?
I said, "Hey, dude, watch what you're throwing."
Are you talking to me?
Ooh, see, yeah. Ooh, yeah, I feel less bad about it. Ooh, boy.
I'm just doing my job.
So I'm
You're doing
going
a
to.
pretty shite job of it.
So first, I'm going to make an attack at her.
Okay.
So it's a 21.
Okay. I didn't think I was gonna have to get the stats up for her just yet. But fine. Give me a moment. Yeah, okay. 21.
Yep.
To hit? Okay, 21 hits.
Okay, so that's great that hits.
Okay.
Is anyone within 5 feet of her, by the way?
Not that you can see.
Okay, well that's good. So she will take 1d8 plus 3.
Okay.
Well, that's 4.
Okay.
That was a bad roll. And then she will take another 4.
Okay. So, what's Hail of Thorns do?
All within 5 feet of target, 1d10 damage.
Okay, cool. Level 1 spell?
It is, yeah.
Okay, cool.
You cast as a bonus action. It's the next range.
So
attack.
next step. Cool. Nice. Okay. What was that about?
That didn't seem to do enough damage to her. See, I didn't roll incredibly well in my blind rage.
Yeah. Try rolling more damage dice next time. Look how I'm rolling these boulders.
Yeah, Colin, when we got there, we're just punching her in the face.
And with that, another
fucking
boulder
hate this halfling.
comes hurtling down. Sorry, are you going to make any movement with yours? You had shouted abuse at her, you had fired an arrow at her, you used your bonus action, but you haven't moved. Are you going to move?
Yes. I'm going to. So I'll have to do some dodging if I try and make it.
You'll need to make a dexterity saving throw to get to the next indent, or you're going to get hit by the big boulder.
Is Conn up at me with
I'm
me?
the one behind you.
You're one
Yeah,
behind
I'll
me.
go behind.
I'm
He's
actually
about 40 feet
gonna
behind you.
sit here. I'm gonna hoist Fink up onto my shoulders, but I'm not gonna move yet.
Okay.
Just gonna sit there.
Fine. Cool. Yeah, you see the boulders all hurtle past you. Another one has just been thrown by this sassy halfling. Conn, you see that the majority of the boulders now, like the first three have all gone past you.
Have I got a relatively clear shot to them?
You have the big one is kind of just at you now.
So can I wait for it to roll on by and then... Yeah, so I want to wait for it to roll on by. Then I want to use my movement to get up to where the guys are.
Okay, so you're essentially holding your action until the next.
Well, what I'm going to do is once I get up to them, I'm going to expend one of my maneuver points, and I'm going to hand Sid the rope, ask him to tie it to one of his arrows, and then use my commanding strike to tell him to shoot it up around where the ball is.
Oh shit, you're just
Okay.
sitting there silently coming up with like...
Okay, yeah, so this is the reason why Conn hasn't gotten very far. He's just sitting down there, tactically planning
Oh,
how-
I pulled out a little jotter and I was planning away in the alcove.
trajectory and
Yeah, it's
everything.
like-
Have I got the yaw right on there?
testing the wind speed.
And
Okay,
if
yeah,
X
so you
is Pythagoras.
make-
All right, I think I've got this.
make an either intelligence or wisdom check to kind of figure out when your best chance of moving is with all these boulders coming down. You're trying to gauge what speed they're going at. You're trying to know when is the safest. So you're basically holding your action until you can get up. So
Can I use just acrobatics?
if you do,
Or
if
actually,
you do
can I
a
use
good-
athletics?
If you do
Can I
a
use
good
athletics?
intelligence check, you'll get advantage on your roll to get up there.
What am I doing? What's this check again?
Yeah, intelligence.
Right, so give me the one I have a negative in.
Oh, sorry.
9.
Okay, 9. So you don't really get any feel for it, but you figure that we'll just put some faith into your
Well, then I want to use.
Movement and-
Can I use athletics to get up there? I mean,
Yeah,
that's
you
what
can
this
totally
is,
you can
right?
totally use it athletics to get up there. Yeah.
Right, that's 21 in athletics.
Wow, finally you rolled good.
Yeah, I know. Well, I have plus 5
incredible.
to athletics.
Okay, yeah, 21 is well enough. So you,
So I hoof it up there. I
yeah, you
Gears of
you,
War
you
run
power
up the
walk
hill.
up the
yeah,
hill.
one of those real old kind of like getting on kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. You realize that you probably should have taken all your armor off before having to run up a hill
I'm
and
not
fighting.
taking my armor off. Sure, the rock would have killed me. Lad, here, take this rope. Put it on one of your wee arrows. Fire it up over where the wee gold ball is.
Okay,
What?
Sid, you have an incredibly exhausted Conn that come up to you, hand you an arrow, mutter something about golden balls and arrows, or hand you a rope and said something about golden balls.
trying to shoot the cleric in her golden ball. No, well, first off, don't do that. Second, forget about her. Shoot it over where the ball is. Like, try and loop it around the rope. Give us something to hold on to.
Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah, how's it tied to the other rope that's hanging on there? Is
It's
it by
just
like
kind
a
of
loop?
like another rope has been placed on top of it, kind of like looping around it.
Oh.
You know the way when you see shoes that are hanging from like power lines and stuff.
Oh, aye.
It's basically that, but with like golden ball instead of shoes.
Perfect.
One of 3 things is going to happen here.
We're just
One,
gonna pull it toward us.
We'll pull it toward us. 2, it'll fall. 3, we'll have a rope attached to it. I cannot see any other outcome of this.
Yeah, that's definitely the only outcomes. Okay, fine.
All right.
Well, yeah, if you'd like to do that, make an attack, I guess.
Okay.
Or sorry, is this part of your?
He can take an action
This is
as
still your
my
turn.
turn because of commanding strike.
Unreal. That's pretty cool.
That's very cool.
And it's a bonus action as well, so I still get my movement.
That was gonna fall on it.
That was a 20.
Reroll.
It's either a 14 or a 20.
or a 20.
Well, reroll it. It was cocked. Come on.
It's a 14 or a 20. It's totally one of a 14 or a 20.
That was a 2, right?
No,
I hate you.
I'm not taking this one. I'm rolling again because that ball has not moved yet.
Oh,
So I get advantage.
I mean, I think that's very much rules wrong. Yeah, but whatever. Fine. What did you get?
I'm so frustrated. That was definitely a 20 the first time.
Yeah, it was.
We had the exact same thing earlier.
And it was the same number. I got a 14 again that
Well,
time.
you just didn't roll well enough. this time.
well, this is a 15.
15. Venus. So, what way are you trying to?
I'm just trying to shoot it in,
Like an arc.
Are you
Yeah,
trying?
and-
Are you okay? Over? Or are you trying to get like through the loop?
Yeah, actually,
Well-
this is even better. I'm not actually trying to loop it onto the ball itself. You know, because
wrap it around the
I'm
rope.
actually trying to shoot over the rope. So
Okay.
a way super easy shot.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
this is
and then
super easy.
it'll
Because
arc
it just
down around
loop
and it'll
it.
wrap around.
Yeah,
I know
and then
this.
I can
I
just
did it
pull
with my
the rope.
dog's lead the other day on a bar. It definitely works.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, sure, fine. It wraps around.
Yeah!
The rope, fine. Yeah. Okay. As you're doing that, make a perception check, and you might be able to get a glance of where the Joy Division are.
I was unusually perceptive. I rolled an 11.
Yeah, very unusual.
I got a 10, so
Yeah, you
I'm way focused on my shot.
Yeah, you can't really tell.
What about my passive perception?
No, you were. What's your passive perception?
14.
Yeah, so nothing.
Oh.
Sorry, you need to get a 15 to get an idea of where they are. Okay, then it is Sid's go then.
Okay.
That was Conn's superiority die thing.
I'm gonna pull on the rope. So that way it will slide the thing toward our side.
Yeah, fine. Okay, I mean, I'm not even gonna make you roll a strength check or anything because it's just pulling a rope, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
it's just looped.
yeah, you start pulling it. It's very much towards your side now. Now you just need to get up to the top and claim it.
Fantastic.
How far did that move it? How far out into the middle was it?
Let's just
it
take that
was-
it's on our side.
All right.
it was directly in the center, and I would say, I mean, you were able to pull it. It's essentially for as good as it's going to be. Is it's at your puff. You might have to go onto the platform, onto the bridge a little bit, but you know. it's
Conn,
there.
do you think you could hold this rope?
Oh, I
Just
think
like sit on it. I'm gonna.
send our wee friend. Or you scurry up that rope.
I could scurry.
Yeah, because your
Oh, our wee friend is flattened. Right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll put him down.
Don't put him down.
Whoa,
Shoot,
no,
bring him
he's on my
back.
shoulders.
Real dark.
I didn't even take it out. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Fink.
I really need this golden bulb.
It's okay, I can revive him. I can revive him. No, but I'll put him off my shoulders. I'll hand him to you as well. And yeah, I'll try and climb this rope.
Alright, well, I'll batten down the hatches and hold on to it then.
Okay. Conn, make a strength check just to see how sturdily you're holding the rope.
Yeah, do that before I start climbing.
15?
Yeah, 15 is enough for your holding the rope. Sid, make a athletics check for me.
Rough.
Yeah.
15.
15 is good. So what sort of are you kind of like hands and feet on the rope, scurrying
Yeah.
backwards? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, nice. You with a 15, you are still 60 feet away from the top. I would say you get about halfway.
So 30 feet away
You're
from it.
about 30 feet away from it. Yeah.
I would like to try and see the Joy Division again.
Yeah, make a perception check. This time with advantage because you're obviously on the
Upside down.
better.
Obviously, see things better when you're
Yeah,
upside down.
obviously, yeah. That's why Spider-Man can see everything.
Oh no, not good. So 11.
Okay, no, you're still just struggling on. You're focused on holding the rope and climbing the rope. You're not really getting a good.
I'm
grasp
not a
of what's-
perception one this perceptive one this time.
You're not really getting a good grasp of what's around you. So yeah, you then see the half thing again. Peek her head out. You. What are you doing over there? Get off that rope! And she starts just throwing boulders down the track again.
So you're fine.
Can I beat her to death with the golden ball?
You know, usually I'd be like, nay, but I really hate this halfling.
And you see that she pulls out one of the huge ones again and sets it down and starts hurtling towards you.
I mean, fuck, I'm not going anywhere.
We don't care.
Yeah, fine.
I am thinking that if at this point, if I let go of the rope, will you close, because you're high enough now that you won't hit the ground, will you close the last 30 feet real quick by the swing of the rope?
No, I still gotta climb up it.
Yeah, because he's just going to be, then it'll just swing downwards.
But I'm just as an instant cover the last 30 feet and all you'd have to do is climb the rope. You're going to have to do a dex check anyway.
No, but I still gotta climb. There's still 30 feet of rope that I need to traverse.
Yeah,
Alright,
you're
but that's
still
not
pretty
high
safe
enough
in the...
that the arc of your swing wouldn't keep you above ground level.
It'll keep him above ground level, but
So you
he's
would be
still going to
hanging
have to
from
climb
the-
up.
But he's gonna. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna have to climb up anyway. It'll be harder on my little arms
If it's a hard
direct
a vertical
Yeah.
climb, yeah. All right. Cool.
You're not gonna be able to use your feet and scurry along.
Is it my go?
No, it was Sphinx go. It is then the boulder's turn. You see, this time she takes up a smaller ball, kind of like bowling ball size, and just hurtles it down. This one's going a lot faster, but again, you don't really care because you're just hiding in
Hunkering down.
Like, really, though, I mean, you're not supposed to be climbing. I'm supposed to be throwing boulders at you.
I kind of want to tell you. I wanted to mock her so bad.
Con, you're up.
oh yeah. What? Well, go ahead.
I'm gonna hunker down here on my way home, and I don't actually think there's anything you can do about it.
Could you stabilize my rat, please?
Oh, yeah.
We haven't been rolling death throws.
Yeah.
So what I've done is I've tied the rope around me, and I still have one hand on it, so I've got like an incredibly firm grip. Like the weight of my armor is what's keeping the rope where it is.
Oh yeah, did you roll for that shit?
I mean, I'm assuming I can tie a knot.
Yeah, fine.
I'm a fully grown human.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, okay, right. Do whatever bullshit you're gonna do next.
I'm just gonna stabilize the rat and then
Okay,
hurl abuse,
make a medicine check. On a nat 20, Fink will come back up with 1.
What about
What happens if I roll in that one?
wrong side? It goes back so far in the reverse that now he comes back with all help.
Somehow I
Fink
hurt
is now
them.
a zombie. Nothing happens. You just fail to revive him. He's not, like, gameplay wise, he's not rolling death saves or anything like that. He's just
Okay.
effectively knocked out. You might have been able to kind of perk him back up, but
Non-lethal
He's not.
boulders.
yeah, magically enchanted soft edge boulders.
Alright, okay, cool. They're actually just foam and we're all just acting.
Yeah. If I had to judge, it would have taken about 6 points of damage from me.
If that boulder were real.
Okay, so are you doing anything? You're just holding the line.
I just wanna is there any way I can do a help action it's just holding the rope at this point. It's not really my hands are literally tied in this situation. Yeah, can I do one of those, when you
No, that'll totally throw me off. It'll make me
do the wave?
Yeah, sure.
No, I don't
roll
want to
for
do that.
wave.
I'm gonna hold it
Please
as steady
don't.
as I possibly can.
We're breaking his puzzle. Please
Actually,
don't.
you know what? Can I just roll perception? Just like a passive perception, not my actual passive perception. I'm gonna just roll to ready a warning for him going up in case anything's coming at him or.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, you just should never be allowed to roll perception checks. Never do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least I've got passive perception 14. So.
Yeah, my passive perception is like 12.
Sid, make
somehow.
a perception check.
As you're climbing the rest of this rope to get a gauge of where.
The Joy Division are.
Okay. 13.
13 is actually, you know what?
Because we've missed it so much.
You'd get advantage on it because you're up on your
Oh
ropes.
yeah,
so.
let's do.
yeah.
No, that's worse.
No, if they were still on the ramp, you would not have seen them with a 13. However, you see that the smallest member of the Joy Division, the little gnome, has reached onto the platform and now is making very angry mime faces that the ball is over on your side.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep trying to climb.
Okay, make an athletics check.
11.
11, so at 15 that you get halfway, you just about get there, but you won't fully get there in your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna take out my dagger and fling it at the little dude.
Okay, make like this is like 60 feet away, so make an attack roll with disadvantage.
No, my
Can
throwing
I-
range is 60 feet.
Can I shout
Yeah,
something up
but
to
it's
him?
like 20 to 60, isn't it?
It's 20 to 60.
Yeah, so at 60 you is disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Can I
thought it was if it was
yell
over
up at him?
60. Then... Alright, I got you.
Can
It's always a
so I see him doing this. Can I, with my amazing perception, can I shout to you?
Well, no, because the whole idea of your perception last time was to try and do this warning, and you didn't make it. So.
But even like I have got focused on Sid going up the road. Like that's what I'm focusing on. So I see him take out this dagger. Can I roll insight maybe? Can I I've just got a bad
What are you
feeling
trying to
about,
do?
I've got a bad feeling about this. Can I roll like an insight check or something to try
To
and work
what?
out what he's gonna do
So you're rolling an insight on Sid.
on Sid?
Okay, roll, and if you're using your ability, roll with advantage.
Oh, so it's wisdom, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 10.
10. You don't know.
Oh.
You don't know if Sid has just taken out a knife to try and cut down the ball.
But that's all I
or-
wanted. I can see that he's taken out the knife. Can I?
Yeah, you can see that he's taking out the knife.
All right. Can I? I don't want to tell you what to do, but can I shout a suggestion?
Yeah.
Lad, cut the rope, cut the bridge. Don't throw the knife. Cut the bridge.
All right.
Okay.
I like that idea.
Sid, you are up.
Oh, it's my turn.
Because I'm thinking, right, you'll be
Wait,
dangling.
no, sorry,
then.
you just take your turn. Sorry,
I'll go.
yeah.
No, I'll go again.
No, you
Well, that's what I
But
mean.
it
He
is
was
my
about
turn,
to
I'm
take
not
an
throwing
action.
it,
He
yeah.
hadn't taken it yet. So what I wanted to
His
do
action was climbing up.
Oh, but
Was
I
he
thought
not
I was about
throw
to
a
fling
dagger?
the dagger and you
Oh,
were going to
sorry.
do
Oh,
that.
sorry. Yeah. Yes.
So,
It was
alright.
fine. Yeah, fine.
I'll
So
try and
you-
take a swipe at the.
So to
the
timeline
bridge
that,
then.
he's climbing up. I see him take out the dagger. I want to shout to him so that he can then take his action.
Right. Got you. Yeah, so you are like above the bridge. So there's the bridge, and then there's a rope over the bridge,
So if
which
I'm,
you have, which the ball is hanging from that top rope,
and also Sid is hanging from.
and so you're not going to be able to just reach down and like slice at the bridge. You're going to need to get onto the bridge to do that.
How high up is it? How would anybody else get this rope, this ball, if I'm above
Because
the bridge?
the rope, the ball is hanging from the rope, so the
So it's
ball is
yeah,
at like
it's lower
is
than
at-
the rope
is
you're
at like
attached to.
chest height for you.
Oh, so I could literally grab the ball right now.
You're
you-
just about there, yeah.
So I could literally just get onto the bridge then and be there with the ball.
No, because your athletics check wasn't good enough. You had just gotten to you're about
That's
there.
what I
On
mean,
your,
if you-
on your next turn, you'll be able to just get onto the bridge and take the ball.
But he's gonna get there. I'm just thinking if you
You might
cut,
not get there.
if you
He's at
cut,
the top. It's neck and neck right now.
if you cut the rope, then if you cut the bridge, then he'll fall and you'll be hanging attached. We'll have the only path to the ball. Other idea.
I'm gonna ready an attack.
Mime throwing something at him.
No, I'm gonna ready an
Might
attack.
fall.
No, that's funny too. And I just do that anyway. But
Yeah, you can. Roll a performance check.
all right, yeah. I've got 0 on performance. We need this. Not 6.
No.
I have to go. I'm going to ready an attack. So if he makes it over to the ball, I'm
Okay.
literally gonna like spider monkey attack him.
Right, I just like jump off and
Like Lego with my legs go
okay,
onto
great.
him with this dagger.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal. Okay, it is now the Joy Division's turn. So you see this little gnome come up. You see his two friends, the dwarf and the human, are behind them. They step onto the bridge and it starts like wobbling like crazy.
Oh.
So they start running across, but they are not. Well, let me roll dexterity saving throws for them. See how they manage. Not great. Not great. Okay, so the gnome, seeing you about to get the ball, just sprints onto the bridge and then just absolutely falls off. He rolled a 4, so he is gone. The next guy, the dwarf, runs. He rolled a natural 1. It doesn't even get onto the bridge. The bridge had swayed so much from
He
the
just
gnome falling off that he
jumps into the air.
just steps off onto empty air. Comically stays in place for a second, looks down, realizes he's not on the bridge, and falls. Then the human, who managed to roll 18, however, starts sprinting across the bridge and seems to have managed to find his feet.
Okay.
So, Conn, it is your turn. Are you going to do anything? You now have gotten a better judge of the situation, and you see the gnome and the dwarf falling off into this big spongy crash mat that's conveniently placed at the bottom.
Alright, knowing
I thought it was just water below us.
I'm far more comfortable with this now.
Crash mats are
Right, so just to clarify it in my head,
Yeah.
Sid is hanging onto the rope, attached to the rope with the ball,
Yeah.
closer to the ball than the human,
Yeah.
who is on the totally
He's
Okay.
he's pushing it.
sprinting
Yeah, he's
across the
like, he's getting there. You know that probably in the next 6 seconds or however long a turn takes in
Right.
D&D,
So in that
you'll
case-
probably get there.
In that case, I want to throw the hand axe to try and cut the ridge.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be like,
That is a very precise throw.
Like, yeah, this is going to be tough. I'm going to straight up say right now that the AC of this is 20. Like, it's going to be it's going to be it's doable, but it's going to be hard to hit with it.
I don't know what else I can do because
AC is not AC.
You try to stabilize my rat.
Hit 20 is not possible.
stabilize your rat. He's not been rolling death saves, so I'm not overly concerned about him right now. As
just
cold-hearted
sleeping.
as that is.
Yeah, he's
Can,
just,
do I have in my pockets like a cheese string or anything I can give him?
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I take out a cheese string and I just kind of lay it by him.
yeah. He starts nibbling it. He looks like pretty hurt and just doesn't really want to fight
Yeah.
or do anything more. But yeah.
Alright,
So
yeah,
he's
give him-
he's
give him my
happy
cheese
to-
string.
Fing, 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 fing.
Yeah, okay, happy days. Right. I just say here's a Scooby snack and I give him a cheese string.
Finky food.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I could try and get up, but by the time I even get like a quarter of the way to you, it's resolved itself. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hail Mary! I take out your mother's axe. And I say, "Don't worry, lad. Mommy's got you." And I throw it.
Oh god.
Okay.
This would be so cool.
Make an attack roll.
No. I need
I
it.
really wanted it to work for you, but like it was always going to be a tough throw with
Yeah.
an axe to get that. Okay, Sid, you're up. The human member of the Joy Division is rushing towards you.
Okay, so can I reach the ball?
You can reach the ball. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to grab the ball. I'm gonna cut the string that's on the ball.
Mhm.
But
You have the ball now.
all right, but I'm gonna take the rope that was on it and I'm gonna put it around our rope
Okay.
and I'm gonna try and
Oh, incredible.
Are you going to try and zip line back
zip
down to
line
Conn?
back down to
Wow,
Conn.
that is great. Okay. I don't even know what check to make for that.
just none. Just it happens.
Roll a d20 on a 5+. It just happens because
Okay.
you've appeased the DM.
It's a 3.
Okay. Then what happens? Roll.
At least have it in my hand.
Yeah. Roll. Just roll a straight up dexterity check, and I'll see
Okay.
if you get over a 12.
Okay. I got an 11. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh no,
So-
wait. Yeah, I got an 11.
Oh, okay. So you have managed to get everything in place, but you just weren't quite fast enough.
But I've at least got it.
But
so.
you're in place and you're about to zip line off when all of a sudden the human tackles you, and he's going to make a grapple check against you to try and get the ball.
Well, I don't have strength.
Well, neither does he. He just rolled a 4 plus 2 is 6. So make either.
Strength saving throw.
You can either make an athletics check or an acrobatics check. So you can either try and push him off and avoid it, or you can just try and
Well, I
dodge it.
definitely want to do acrobatics. 16.
16. So he, seeing you about to zip out of there, just gives it everything he has and just tries to spear tackle you.
Here's what I do.
Okay.
As he tries to dive at me, since I'm facing in front of him, so
Yeah.
I'm facing out and he's diving at my side, I jump up and I kick off his face and spin around the rope as I'm holding on to it.
Sure.
I'm just looking at him like bloody magnificent.
You zip down back to Conn. That is your turn.
I mean, he gave me the zip anyway.
Yeah. Okay, why not? That was,
You
that was
missed
too
all
cool.
of the rolls. Whatever.
Conn, it's your turn. You have Sid, who's just zipped back down to you. I haven't been rolling for the boulders, but let me just roll them real quickly to see what types are there. And I see roll in the middle, so there are just a load of the normal medium-sized boulders kind of trundling down.
I mean, what do we have to do to win? Just get back to the
You just
starting
need to
line?
get back to Zach. He said as the first person to get the ball back to him wins.
You could throw it at him. No, I mean, nobody's going to be able to get to us. They'd have to face the boulders.
Yeah, I mean, well, we just...
Well, you do know that the other members of the Joy Division are now at the ground level.
Oh.
Right,
So
well,
throwing
I'm
it
going to say...
might give them a chance to intercept. You don't know. You can't see them now, but you just know that they're at ground level.
you head on down, and I'll stand here and, stop them from
You know,
coming by.
you know these alcoves
Yeah.
that are in there? Boulders don't go over into them, right?
No, they're safe, right?
Yeah, they're like little safe spaces that you kind of just duck into and they go past you.
So like, can I just, since I'm going down,
Yeah.
can I just walk down the alcoves? Because the one that's below
no, they'd
me
be like
would be...
perpendicular to the track, right? They're like in Metal Gear Solid in the first few armies. Where you go into the little.
That's exactly what they are.
Yeah, but since we're up higher, the ceiling of the first alcove is going to be at our feet level.
Oh, yeah.
So
it is.
I can just walk down the alcoves.
You can't because you're on a.
Oh, I get you. Yeah, because it's yeah.
The one below us.
No, so the way it is, it's you have the walls, and then the walls come out. So the walls are only maybe a foot thick. They come out to form these alcoves and go back in. It's not like a pathway at the side that you can walk along and then pop into. Otherwise, you'd be able to just go onto them and run up.
So what if, because we're going downhill,
I mean, you
We're
could
going to
you
be
could try
going-
and run along the wall. It'd be manageable,
downhill.
but
why don't you just try dart and like?
you also
I mean,
will be quicker going downhill. You could essentially just run and slide down.
Can we be paced with the boulders going downhill, right?
These medium boulders
close enough to-
noticed weren't that fast, so yeah.
Yeah. So right, maybe you just tear on down with the wee rock.
So are there
and
any-
I'll body block any wee mimes or boulders that come our way.
Are there any speedy ones?
There are no speedy ones. They only managed to roll
The one speedy
the
one?
small one. Yeah, that one speedy one is well gone. That like went in like a turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind if I get knocked out. So
yeah. Okay. Like, whose turn is it? What's going on?
It is. I don't know.
I think it was my turn.
It was your
upon
turn.
your.
Yeah, you just arrived and it's Conn's turn.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stand out into the way and start trying to block rocks and shite for you to have a clear path.
Okay.
Okay. Then Sid, it is your turn. So Conn has gone out to act as Operation Human Shield.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go out and start trying to run down.
Okay, just straight up make an athletics check. See how fast you can get
Athletics?
down. Yeah.
Can I do something dexterity?
If you describe to me how you're going to use dexterity, yeah.
I'm gonna jump out and, like you said, I'm gonna use some of that grease that got on us from the first
Okay,
thing
sure.
to try and slide on my leather jacket down,
Nice. Okay.
and my leather
yeah.
pants and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
nice.
Yeah. Thank God. 12.
12. Okay, 12 is I mean, it's pretty easy to just slide down. So yeah, you're making it down.
Cool run-ins.
Yeah. Conn, I need you to make
Athletics saving throws against the rocks. You got it,
two
boss.
strength saving throws to try and stop these. So the first one, DC is 10. The second one, if you stop it, DC is going to be 15 because there's now two boulders you're trying to hold back.
Can I have advantage on this on account of me having planted myself and waiting for the rocks? So I'm kind of able to gauge their
Sure.
fall as they come.
Yeah, fine. This is like your action. You've readied yourself. Yeah, take it.
Does he still have Fink?
No. Yeah, he's up there with me, I suppose.
Yeah.
Strength, is it?
strength?
7 for the first one.
For
With
strength saving
advantage.
throw?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, saving throw. Sorry, hold on. Let's just roll
So
in
10.
strength. Yeah.
So yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, 10.
So 10.
Yeah.
So 10 was enough for the first one.
All right, so
and
in the
you
second.
get 15 for the second.
Thank God. Oh yeah, 21.
21 is enough. So you see one boulder you just about managed to hold in place. The other one crashes down. You basically kind of use that to keep it in place. You
Get knocked back a few feet, but you're managing to hold it.
You don't know how many more you're going to be able to hold like this, but you've definitely bought a lot of time for Sid. It's now Sid's turn. You're practically at the bottom. Zach is within sight. You see Screech there, ready with his spell.
Okay, perception.
I love when Screech rings.
If
the
there's any
bell.
mimes near me.
Roll perception.
Passive perception, does that pick up anything?
Are
14.
you actively looking?
Yeah, I want to make sure that these idiots that fell down.
Then just roll your active perception check then.
Okay. Not great. 7.
7 is enough. You kind of give a quick glance around. You see that they are just about managed to scramble down off the big crash mat, but crash mats are very hard to get off.
Okay.
So they are slowly there, but they don't seem to be that much of an issue. So you kind of get to the bottom, take stock of where they are, and then you rush towards Zach. And
Cool.
he looks at Screech. Screech rings the bell.
Ah, fuck
and everyone
yes.
cheers.
I'm going to give Zach
That's some
a
great
kiss on the
bell
cheek.
ringing.
Is
Okay.
it?
He's like, okay, well, thanks. I just needed the ball, not the kiss.
Like
Thank you.
Bugs Bunny style.
Yeah, cool. So we will leave it there, guys. That's the end of episode 2. Well done on
was stressful.
conquering
Ah.
Abbots Ascension of Avoidance.
Nice.
Incredible.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thanks to everyone at home listening.
Leave us comments, leave us reviews. Any feedback you have is really, really appreciated.
Any reviews, we'd love to read them. And we'll give shout outs to anyone who has left reviews. And yeah, we really
Any
great.
fan art, just draw us real
Oh, yeah.
strong.
Yeah.
100%.
Right.
All muscles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
If you want to whap an Instagram filter on it, feel free.
So yeah, thanks. So you can catch us on Twitter if you want to talk to us about the show or talk to anything. Yeah, you can get me at Dylan's and Dragons. You can get Jim
At Qui-Gon Jim.
and Ryan.
Ryan Andrew.
Nice. So yeah, thanks guys, and we'll see you next time.
Ta-ta.
Bye.
Cheers.